What's going on, guys? Alex here, back at you with another episode of Let's Look At. And today, this product's been out for a little bit, but I just haven't had the opportunity to really get one here in the shop, but we walked away from Extravaganza with one. So we're going to check out the Virtue Vio Contour with the extended faceplate. So obviously I have here right next to it a standard Virtue Vio Contour. This is the tactical FFG. Forest green gray. I don't know if that's more of the highlights are more of just like a graphite than a forest green. I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, so taking a look at the Vio Contour with the extended faceplate. So obviously, if I line them up side by side here, it's quite easy to see how much bigger the actual bottom faceplate is. The extended bottom makes it significantly taller than the standard contour, and it definitely, if you put it on your face, it definitely covers a lot more. It goes down really far. Actually, with the standard Virtue Vio, the very bottom of my chin actually kind of pokes out from right below the mask. With the extendeds, I can't get my chin to come below the bottom of the faceplate unless I really open my mouth really wide and my jaw comes down pretty far. So in that, I think they did exactly what they were shooting for. They made a bigger faceplate for guys with bigger heads, because I'm a pretty small dude. So in that, I think they definitely got what they were aiming for. It definitely seems to have, obviously, it's a bigger faceplate, so it just makes practical sense that it has more ventilation. I think the ventilation is slightly changed from the standard contour. It's a lot more open and a lot less of the cross gridding plastic. There's definitely a lot more open space there. You can, even looking at it, you can kind of see right through the holes. I don't know if you can actually see that on camera, if there's any light behind me or whatever. But compared to the standard contour, it's definitely, the venting is a lot more open and bigger spaces. So I do like that about it, absolutely. So obviously with the Vio Contour, they completely redid the earpieces and all that kind of stuff, which they definitely work better, although I'm still not the biggest fan of it than the original Vio. Other than that, like with the extended, with the extended bottoms, the upper part of the mask is not any different than your standard contour. It's just the bottom. So obviously, the foam is still really great. Still feels really comfy on your face. Even for having the extended bottoms, it doesn't I don't feel like it's a huge mask on my head. I can definitely tell it's lower, but it doesn't feel like a bigger mask. I don't feel like I'm wearing like a space helmet or anything like that. So other than that, just to compare it to what is arguably, definitely one of the bigger masks out on the market today, it's definitely the bottom faceplate, the extended faceplate, actually makes it taller than an Empire E-Elex. Although the E-Elex definitely has the advantage in how much coverage you get on the side of your head. It's not by too terribly much. So I'm really digging what they did with the bottom faceplate here. I think it looks good. I think I like the look better than the regular Vio, to be honest with you. It did exactly what it's intended to do. It covers more of the front of your face. I like how much more flexible it is on the bottom. It's more like the E-Elex, where you've got this stiffened rubber. The regular Vio Contour, you can, it's definitely, movable. It's really stiff because there's a lot more of the plastic there. This is definitely a lot more soft and squishy, which I like about it personally. The ventilation's definitely a lot better, and other than that, I only really have one really big kind of gripe with it, is the price. It's $170. So you've got your standard Virtue Vio Contour here. This is the tactical ones, the tactical colors, and the pro colors, which are just like the standard colors, just like the red, just red, just blue, that kind of stuff, are $135. And then you've got the Virtue Vio Contour Chromatic, which is like they're basically just pre-built, customized ones or they come with one of the chromatic lenses and a nice color scheme and stuff like that. Those are $145, and they got a huge jump to $170. As far as I know, this is currently the most expensive mask on the market at $170. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's more expensive than that, because you've got the skull E-Flexes were $150, but standard E-Flexes are $110. I4s are $140. Vio Contours are $135 and $145. So the LE grills are $120. Some of the LE profilers are $120, and then they're $90 and $90 and $90, I think, for the standard profilers. Proflexes are $90. I'm just like looking around trying to think of more masks that are out there for comparison. The KLRs, I don't remember exactly what the price point on the KLRs is, but I don't think it's $170. So I'm pretty sure this is the most expensive mask out on the market. I'm definitely not the biggest fan of the price, obviously, because that is fairly pricey, for a mask. When I go in and, when I went in last year and I was buying myself a new mask, I ended up with a pair of grills because they're arguably my favorite mask of all time. But, I can go into buying a mask and expect to pay a little over $100, like 110, 120, something like that. Maybe just a touch more for like a special edition or something, but $100 plus minus, I can definitely expect to pay that. 170 is a lot, especially for a standard Vio that you can get for $135 or $145, just with a different bottom. So you're basically paying an extra $30 or $40 just for the bottom, which if you buy the bottoms individually, I do believe they do retail for right around there, $30 or $40. So it only makes sense, if you add it, 135 or 145 or whatever it is, plus 30 or 40 bucks would bring you to the 170, but you don't get like the regular bottoms with it. So you got to take that price out of it, to me anyway. That's how I would look at it. I would expect if I'm paying the extra money to get the extended bottom already put on, and it's that much more money, it would come with the regular bottoms as well, because it's just adding to the price. You didn't take away the price, that you would pay for the other bottoms, so you would take away like 30 or 40 bucks or whatever they are for the 3-color bottoms, and then you add the price to this, and it would come out about the same, the 145-ish area. But you're not. You're paying $170, so I'd almost expect to get both pairs of bottoms, but you don't. That to me is kind of a big deal, because that's a lot of money for a mask. You do get what you pay for. It's a very well-built mask, and it's very nicely done. Other than the price, these definitely, as I've stated before in my Vio video, this is not my favorite mask out on the market, although I do like a lot of the features about it. There's just a couple things about it. With the original Vios, the foam, with the original Vios, it was like the earpieces, and how you disconnect and get at the lens, because it was basically you needed tools for the toolless, unless it was super broken in. So to me, I'm still not the biggest fan about how you unlock the strap so you can get the lens out. I think it's still just it's a bit touchy. So between that, this is definitely my favorite version of the Vio that's come out, because I like the extended bottoms that much. I think they did a fantastic job with them. But the 170 price point is just, it's hard for me to really feel good about, going out there and picking one up for me. But obviously, these are my opinions. I know a lot of people that this is their favorite mask of all time, and they don't mind, the detachment system. Because other than that, the lenses are fine. These extended bottoms are great. The foam is great. It's definitely a good mask. It's just not my favorite. Which definitely should not have, 100% sway over what mask you should go buy. You should go to a store and check out all the masks for yourself and put them on, because everybody's head is different and everybody's preferences are different, and you need to go do that yourself. And I'm just trying to give you guys information so that you can make an informed decision for yourself. I'm not trying to sell you anything here. I'm not trying to tell you that, you know, one product is shit versus another product, so go buy this other product. I'm just trying to give you guys information so you can make a decision on yourself. Not my favorite mask on the market. I like a lot of stuff about it. I just think, again, that the whole detachment system with getting the lens out is still touchy. I think it could be better. A lot of other masks do it better, I think. But other than that, this is definitely my favorite version of the Vio. I really like the extended bottom. So that's about it. And that's about all the key differences and everything, I guess. It's just, you know, the extended bottom. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video or learned something. Even if you didn't, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. It really helps out the channel a lot. And that's all I got for you guys today. So I will see you next time.